Thomas, you sailed the 7 seas as captain and have been with Maersk for more than 20 years. When you joined Maersk, did you feel that you could be authentically yourself?
To be honest, no, not really 100%. Even though at that time I was out of the closet, I was openly gay and I was married to a man. But every time you join a ship, you have new colleagues, a new captain. So you literally have to jump out of the closet every time. And that means 2-3 times a year. So it's not only one time in your life you jump out of the closet, you do that several times a year. And you always think twice before you do that. You want to make sure that you feel safe and the people around you will be okay. So I must admit there was 1 or 2 vessels where I decided not to be open about my private life because I wasn't really sure how they would receive it. And there's also the thing that every time you sign off a ship, you're being evaluated by the captain. So that also made me think twice if I wanted to tell them that I was gay. Would it influence my appraisal? So in the beginning, no, I was not really 100% free.
What would be some of your concerns then, in terms of coming out to a new crew?
That would be, what would they think about me? Would they be afraid of working together with me? Would they... it's mostly males on board, right? Men. And would it influence my career? Could it eventually pause my career? Would I get promoted? And on board a ship, you cannot really get away for 2-3 months. So you're kind of trapped. So these were the thoughts at that time. Fortunately, most of the time, it was not a problem. So most of the time, when I joined a ship, then after 1 or 2 days, when you start to get your new colleagues, get to know them, you will always ask, so where do you live? Do you have wife and kids? That's the first questions, right? And then I could, most of the time, openly say, no, I'm married to a man. Oh, they would say, then they would think a little, and then, okay, and move on. And then we just do our work and continue from there. That would be the normal.
But so you said that, you've been with the company now for more than 20 years. When did you start to notice a change where you didn't have to maybe second guess or think so much about coming out to a crew?
Especially, well, within the past 5-10 years already. And part of it because I grew myself, got more mature and older myself, and in the end didn't really care what other people think. But also because I could see that the company changed, transformed culturally, and became more supportive, a lot more supportive on people and diversity, and starting to implement diversity policies. And in 2018, Maersk joined the Copenhagen Pride for the first time. And that was a very big thing to not only the employees, but in Copenhagen, in Denmark, it was a big surprise. Oh my God, Maersk is in the Pride. So that was when I really started feeling a change.
And can you tell me, how important is it to feel seen and included like this from your employer?
Your work is your life. You spend your entire life working, and it's also your identity. It becomes your identity. A big part of my identity is being a captain. So that you have support from your employer, that you can feel safe from your management, that you have that support, then it doesn't matter what people around you say. And even if you have some stupid colleagues, never mind, because you have full support from above. That means a lot. It makes you a lot stronger. You can relax. You don't have to think about that all the time. You can just work as you should and thrive. And we all work best and perform best when we can just be ourselves.
What does pride mean to you?
The Pride has always been the biggest and best party of the year here in Copenhagen, and it's been that day where I could come as I am, wear the clothes I wanted to, party with family and friends, and hold the hand of my boyfriend or my husband all day, not having to worry about my safety or what other people would think, because everybody around me would be just like me. So that has been quite fantastic.
Except the event Pride, but do you celebrate Pride every day, or is it only that one day a year?
I've started celebrating it more. Like on my ship, I have a Pride flag that we used to raise for just during August. But now, in fact, we are raising it almost every day when I'm on board the ship. Because it's not only me, it was my crew who said, why don't we raise it every day? Every day is a Pride. So that was quite sweet.
That's so lovely.
Yes,
yes,
it is. No, I also started privately putting more rainbow flags everywhere.
But I suppose it's also about taking pride in yourself, right? And pride in who you are as a human being.
Yes, but also pride in my work and my company. That's also a new dimension now. I'm totally proud to be at Maersk, who is full supportive of me and Pride. So it all comes together.
Happy to hear that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.